Hello and welcome to this video. If you've watched my other videos about meditation techniques and myth busting, etc., I thought what we might do is just go through the process of a chakra meditation. So I have my chakra stones, one set of chakra stones that I tend to use. It's got, they've got carvings on them, which are rather nice. And this is basically what I was taught to do a chakra meditation. Now there are lots and lots of different types of meditations to do. You've just really got to find what works for you. And that's the most important thing when doing meditation. You can follow other people's techniques, but it's good to actually just tweak it and practice it and find out what actually really works for you. I was taught to actually work from, in the correct sequence, which is sort of the root chakra up to the crown chakra. Some people I've noticed actually do it the other way round. Maybe that works for them, I don't really know, but I tend to find that it's, best to work in that particular way, from sort of the root to the crown. So first of all, I will just center on my breathing. And what I'll do now is I will just ring the tincture bells 3 times in order to just mark the beginning, if you like, of this meditation and chakra meditation. So what I'll do at this point is just imagine those thoughts. If I have thoughts in my conscious mind, I will just imagine them as clouds, just dissipating, just moving away to clear my mind so that I can focus on the chakra part of this meditation. At this point, I will then start to focus on each of the chakras, starting with the root chakra, which is always a red sort of. So what I try to imagine is a ball at the base of my spine, below my spine, at the root, and it will be a sphere, and it's spinning, and it's always a deep red, pure red, vivid red colour, and it's spinning. Now the size of the ball, as it were, some people like to visualize discs, for instance, but I tend to like to visualize a sphere. The size of it for me is kind of maybe just slightly bigger than a tennis ball, but that's again personal preference. Once you begin to feel that you have tapped into the energies of each of your chakras, you'll get an idea of the size, the how perfect it is, whether it is a perfect sphere, whether the color is vivid and such like. And you can use this opportunity then to increase the purity and the vividness of each of your chakras. So again, starting at the root chakra, which is always red. Again, you're using a technique of visualization as well. Meditation is a very good way of clearing your conscious and getting your subconscious and conscious clear of any interruptions so that you can focus on the task in hand, in which this case is the chakras. The next chakra up is the sacral chakra, and that is always orange, and that's kind of obviously in your sacral area, around your genital area. And again, you're going to visualize this as being, in this particular case, a sphere that's a real vivid orange, and it's spinning. And now moving up to your solar plexus around your belly button area, you're going to visualize that sphere. Visualize it as much as you can as a vivid yellow color spinning, and it's there in your solar plexus area. Feel that energy. Visualize what it looks like. And now you're going to move up towards your heart. And your heart chakra is obviously around your heart, and it's a vivid green colour. So visualize a sphere, spinning sphere of vivid green. And this is again your heart chakra. And you can also imagine, as it were, that these spheres, your chakras, are sort of in a vertical line going up your spine. So now you can start to visualize the throat chakra, which is a vivid blue, sort of a turquoise blue colour, again as a sphere that's spinning around your throat area. Again in line with all the other chakras, and try to visualize it as strong as you can. And now focusing on your third eye, or your pineal gland chakra. Your third eye chakra is an indigo colour. It's that sort of vivid blue of lapis, for instance, which is that kind of vivid blue. And again, you're going to imagine this as being a sphere that's spinning with a very vivid colour, in line with all the other chakra. And the next chakra in this series is your crown chakra, which is visualized just above your head. And now different people see this chakra in different ways. I see it in both ways, which tends to be a violet, like an amethyst, very vivid sphere spinning, and yet again a vivid violet or purple amethyst sort of colour. Some people see the crown chakra as like a crystal white. So whichever one is comfortable for you, but again it's going to be in line with all your other chakras and as vivid as you can imagine. And it's at this point that you can visualize, if you possibly can, imagine viewing all of the chakras all in one go. So it's almost as if you're stepping back from yourself, or that you're facing yourself possibly, and you can see all of the 7 main chakras there, from the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown, all together. Now, it's at this point that if you notice that you cannot see one of them vividly enough, or you feel that it's not a perfect sphere, spinning sphere, you can actually go back at this point and then just focus on that one chakra or multiple chakras to imagine them as, you know, spinning, vivid color, perfectly shaped chakras. What I will then do is just breathe consciously, breathing in and out. While at the same time visualizing all the chakras in alignment, all the chakras in perfect, vivid sphere colors for each chakra. And is it then, like the process before, in the video before, I will then just become more aware of where I am, my surroundings. I will open my eyes. I might need to move a little bit just to feel my muscles coming back and to feel sort of in this particular space and environment again and feeling comfortable. Once I'm happy that everything is back to normal again, or I'm sort of in this particular space, I will then close this small ritual down, this process, by just ringing the tincture again. And there we are. That is basically the simplest process that I know to do a chakra meditation. Now, once you've practiced this several times, the whole process can go fast, quite fast. You can probably bring that right down to about 5 minutes if you really wanted to. You don't need to take an awful lot of time thinking about these things. And like everything in life, the more often you do it, the more proficient you come at it, the more comfortable you feel actually doing it. And the visualizations of each of the chakras will then become easier and easier. You will notice then at some point that each of the chakras obviously has a purpose and it's linked to a physiological, something going on inside us. So, for instance, you may find maybe your heart chakra is very, very difficult to try and get spinning and to get as vivid as possible. Then this is a good opportunity to actually just focus on that one particular area, possibly explore what the effect is, what has actually happened, what's caused it to be in that particular state, and then to just try and, but don't force anything to happen is the key thing, I would say. If for whatever reason you can't visually and feel like your chakra is back to 100%, then wait for another time. Wait until tomorrow or wait until next week to do another meditation and focus on that again and check back to see how things are. So thank you very much for watching this video. I look forward to interacting with you on our Facebook page, etc. And thank you very much for watching.